Hi there, it's Eric from marketinglivepro.com, going live from Denmark, the heart of Scandinavia. Do you do lives, Facebook lives right now? Have you considered going live, or are you still thinking about it? If you have a business page, the best way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you is to make Facebook lives. So today I would like to talk about what you need to know before you go live. If we haven't met, my name is Eric Precious, and I help network marketers and home-based business owners to take their business online. I have three tips for you today, and the first tip I want to share with you is don't try to be perfect. We all want to make this perfect life, but it's not that easy, is it? When you go live, it's never going to be perfect, because you will strive for being perfect, but it will never happen for you 100%. You don't have to take your kids and lock them inside their rooms. It's okay if they run around in the background. Of course, they have to be a bit quiet if you're doing a Facebook Live, but life, you got to show your life. It's okay. So of course, you don't need perfect light and perfect settings and a great ocean in the background. This is my bedroom, so this is where I start. But of course, you need some kind of light, and you need some kind of good sound so people can hear what you're saying. When I started doing these Facebook Lives, I took the decision to do it, but it took me a while. It took me about 4 weeks before I really took the decision to go online. And I was sitting in my car and I was driving, and suddenly I thought, it's now or never. It's now. So I drove the car to the side, and I went in the middle of a field out on the country side, and I was standing there in the snow with my mobile phone, and I made my first live. Was that perfect? No, that was horrible, and I still have it in my Facebook archives, but it was awful, but I did it. And after that, I decided to go live every day for a month. And when I did that, I was scared every time I did it, but I did it all 30 days. And of course, when you have done it for 30 times, it's not that hard to go live suddenly. But it's the first 1, 2, 3 lives that they are really going to be hard for you, and you gotta know that you will be nervous and you might sweat a lot. But when you have done it, it's so cool to have done it. So if you want people to know you, like you, and trust you, I urge you to go live. And don't feel like you don't have anything to offer, because of course you have a lot to offer. People would like to hear what you have to say. And if you don't feel like an expert, well, listen to experts. Turn around and tell your story, tell your version of their story. So number one was don't try to be perfect. You don't need the perfect light. You don't need the perfect hair, the perfect makeup to go live. Just be you. And number two is, and that's of course very important, don't go live without any content. So it's not enough that you switch on the Facebook Live and you go on without having any content. So you need to have some content, and it's okay to have notes. I have notes. I look at my notes all the time. So have some bullet points on a piece of paper, that so you know what to say. And when we do these lives, it would be cool if we could do them once a day, right? But it's very hard to find content for each day in the week. So maybe you should try once a week or twice a week to go online. And if you make too many lives and you don't really have the content to do them, you will burn out, and you will maybe you will stop or quit. So don't do that. Start with something that you know you can manage. Start once a week or twice a week, and I only do it twice a week now, but my plan is eventually to do more in a week. But right now it's 2 times a week because that's what I can handle. And before you go live, you can make a plan. You can make some bullet points and make a plan, and you can even make a plan, sit down and make a plan for 4 weeks ahead, so you know all the time what you want to talk about. It will get you in a minor nervous state than if you just go online and you have to do it every time. So make a plan and put it down on a piece of paper. That was number 2. Don't go live without content. And number 3 is, even though you can see people are watching, don't call them out. Never call people out that are watching. People would like to watch you in their own space. They do not need you to tell them that you are watching them. So if people comment on your things, it's okay to call them out, but unless they are commenting, don't call them out. Some people don't want to know that you're watching. That's as simple as that. So when you call people out, you scare them away, and there's no need for that. So if people comment, you can comment back, and you can even talk to them in your live. And please don't be afraid to use notes when you go live. That's very important. You don't have to have it all up here. Use notes, right? And let me know down here where you're coming in from. I'm sitting here in Denmark. Let me know where you're coming in from in the States, or wherever you are in the world. Oh, it just went down. Just 1 minute. If you know anyone that could use this information that are not live yet, let them know, okay? So let me give you a quick recap on the 3 steps when you need to make a live broadcast. And number 1 is, don't try to be perfect. Well, it's okay to try to be perfect, but you will never be perfect. So don't let that stop you from going live. And number 2 is, don't go live without content. It's very important. And number 3 is, don't call people out on Facebook Lives if they haven't commented on your live. If you would like to learn how to use yourself online to get more grit in your network marketing business, well, you can grab this free bootcamp down here and get started with doing lives and doing a business page that's working better for you. So that was all from me today, folks. I hope that you are having a great time out there. Have a great day. I know I will. Bye-bye.